Hi, my name is Keith May with Keller Williams Realty in Central Oklahoma. I am a full-time realtor with about 22 years of experience. I work mainly with sellers. I work with a lot of buyers too. And the topic of today's video is about the values that a realtor can provide to somebody who's selling their house. Now, I talk to many people often about that, if they're looking at doing a for sale by owner, if they're doing a for sale by owner. And again, sometimes folks don't see all the values of a realtor, so I wanted to go over some of those things. Now, I always tell people, if you're diligent, if you're patient, if you talk to people well, certainly you can sell your own house. It can be worth it to you, and if so, good for you. Some of the main points to mention is normally, and most people know this, a good realtor with our marketing and exposure can get a better final sales price. I didn't say higher than it's worth, but a better final sales price than the individual can get themselves in a better timeline. And those two things, money and time, pay for part or all the fee, oftentimes right there. In addition to that, consider that a realtor, when a house is listed, oftentimes can get a higher quality of buyer than the individual is able to get themselves. And I mean specifically a buyer that's more likely to be approved for a loan, a buyer that's less likely to have a contingency or a string of strange things that need to happen in order to sell a house. It's a good way of avoiding scheduling conflicts as well, and you can use your time and energy more wisely doing other things, perhaps, that part of the service a realtor provides. In addition to that, it is oftentimes a more professional situation. The security, the privacy you have when a property is listed versus selling your house yourselves can be superior, and also there's less liability oftentimes that's involved. So a good realtor can do all sorts of marketing, exposure for your house. A couple of things that we do is targeted lead generation. We have a strong, active referral network, people we've worked with in the past, people in our companies in the realtor communities. And I'd love to tell you more specifically about what I do when I sit down with you at the kitchen table, if somebody wants to talk to me about selling their house. Plus, I have another video about very good questions you can ask your realtor when you're interviewing them to see if it's a match. My name is Keith May with Keller Williams Realty. My number is 405-330-2626. My email is keithmay@kw.com. We'll put up our QR code if you'd like to get our app. And thanks for watching the video.